The gender wage gap. What is the gender pay gap? The gender pay gap is the difference in income made by men and women, with women in most cases making significantly less than their male counterparts. Why? This could be due to various reasons such as 1. Discrimination, 2. The variety of jobs that men work in compared to women, 3. Most of their working life, women work part-time, which leads to less income. The three perspectives discussed in this video are the Philippines perspective, Pakistani perspective, and American perspective. The Philippines perspective. The Philippines have a gender pay gap rate of 21.7% and rank 19 in the Gender Parity Index out of 148 nations. This number might seem impressive, but Philippines' gender pay gap is on the rise, going from 17th out of 156 nations the previous year to 19th in 2022. Protests in Philippines.
People around the world have been marking International Women's Day with a global strike as part of an ongoing fight for equality. In Manila, in the Philippines, thousands of protesters marched to the presidential palace. They're calling on President Rodrigo Duterte to fulfill promises made during his election campaign. Duterte had vowed to improve women's rights.
Today, our theme is for the fight for jobs.
Through protests and the people's will to strive for equal jobs and pay, the Philippines is rising as an exemplary country, being second in the region in equality of pay, only being behind New Zealand.
Pakistani perspective. Pakistan has one of the highest gender pay gap differences, with women getting significantly less paid than men. Pakistan ranks the second worst country when it comes to the wage gap due to very few women working in high income positions. Recent report on Geo News regarding the gender pay gap in Pakistan.
रिपोर्ट के मुताबिक पाकिस्तान में सिर्फ 22.6% खवातीन ही लेबर फोर्स का हिस्सा बनती हैं, जबकि सिर्फ 4.9% खवातीन ही मैनेजरियल पोजीशंस तक पहुंच पाती हैं, जिसकी वजह से पाकिस्तान में मर्दों और खवातीन की आमदनी पर भी वाज़ेह फ़र्क पड़ता है। रिपोर्ट के मुताबिक पाकिस्तान में औसत खवातीन की आमदनी मर्दों की आमदनी का सिर्फ 16.3% ही होती है।
The situation in Pakistan isn't getting any better. This is because the literacy rate of women in the country is far less than the male literacy rate, causing very few women to reach high-income jobs and even fewer to reach high-ranking positions in the jobs.
In America, the gender pay gap is one of the most protested topics amongst the community. In America, women earn only 82 cents for every dollar earned by a man.
The gender wage gap persists and they want something done about it. That's the message from a group of demonstrators in Houghton today. ABC 10's Kevin Beer reporter Rick Allen has the story.
It's Equal Pay Day, and here on the campus of Michigan Tech, faculty and students are making their voices heard. Demonstrators from the Society of Women Engineers and the Copper Country League of Women Voters gathered wearing red to promote their message.
Wearing red means that we are in the red with our pay. So I'm wearing red today, saying that when I get out of my job, there's a chance that I'll be in the red with my pay and that a guy in the same exact job will be making more than I do.
April 12th is chosen as the day to bring awareness to this issue because it is said to represent how many more days a woman would have to work to get the same pay as a man for the exact same job. According to reports, women are on average earning about 79% of what a man makes. In high-paying jobs like engineering, that gap could add up to more than $400,000 over a career.
We want people to be aware that although we're at an engineering school, we have great jobs when we go to college, women are still making less in these engineering positions and these STEM positions. Awareness needs to be raised.
Here's another protest held in Washington.
In the US, activists have also gathered in Washington, D.C. near the White House as part of the Day Without a Woman strike. The idea is to highlight women's value in the workplace. Women have been encouraged to stay home from work and take part in protests instead.
America has seen some improvement in this situation, with places like San Diego, Gainesville, Florida, and Naples, Florida all being places where women are actually paid higher than men. They are providing incentives to allow women to earn just as much as their male counterparts. So what's the solution to the gender pay gap? Well, we could, number 1, provide women with equal pay if she is working the same job as a man. 2, providing high-ranking jobs to women who have the right qualifications for it. 3. Avoiding any discrimination when deciding your candidate for a job. Thank you for watching.